Before a nation was born, the world it emerged from was nothing like the stories you remember. Before revolution, before rebellion, this land was a battleground of empires.
Outposts of ambition, fear, and survival. These settlements were the seeds of something far greater.
Revolution didn't start on the battlefield. It began in secret rooms lit by courage.
Borders shaped destiny long before armies ever marched.
Long before colonies dreamed of freedom, nations already thrived here.
An empire stretched thin, still believed it could control a continent. Ordinary hands would soon shape extraordinary history. News traveled slowly then, but fear traveled fast.
A simple protest became a spark that ignited a revolution.
The birth of a nation began with disagreement.
Before armies moved, information had to outrun danger.
One side had numbers and training, the other had desperation and belief.
The war for independence was never clean. It was chaos etched into every street.
No one knew it then, but the shot that rang out would echo across centuries.
Leadership was not about glory. It was about holding a collapsing world together.
In the coldest moments of despair, courage shines brightest. Even leaders broke, but they never surrendered.
Britain believed overwhelming force would end the rebellion quickly.
Hardship forged unity more than any flag or speech. For some, this revolution was a foreign conflict. For others, it was a threat to ancestral worlds. When America proved it could endure, the world began to listen.
This is unacceptable! Men are dying because of your mistakes!
My mistakes!
You assured us this flank was secure, even the greatest empire.
Progress was slow, painful, and always uncertain.
Stability needed a shepherd, not a king.
2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9.
The next generation would carry the promises forward.
A distant nation decided to change the fate of another.
In suffering, they found brotherhood. War does not choose heroes, only survivors.
Leadership meant riding into danger, not directing from afar.
For the first time, the impossible seemed within reach.
Storms often hid losses and revealed truths. Winning independence was easier than agreeing on what it meant.
Freedom was not just won on fields. It was carried home in silence.
Where forgotten worlds rest in silence, we awaken their stories. Even empires must bow to time and tenacity.
A new identity
had taken its first breath.
Words alone cannot build a nation, but they can ignite one.
Freedom tastes sweetest at the moment it is won.
The people needed a leader, and they chose a steady hand.
True power is proven by its willingness to step down.
Nations rise when ordinary people rebuild what war has broken.
Commerce surged as a new chapter in opportunity began.
Expansion brought dreams and danger.
Knowledge would become the backbone of a new republic.
Nations grow through the hands that build them.
Ideas became law. Law became identity.
The true power of a nation lies not in its leaders, but in its people.
America began with imagination as much as sweat and sacrifice.
Hope carried entire families across oceans.
Women run farms, businesses, and homes while rebuilding shattered communities. Founding a nation was never only a man's story.
Unity was fragile, held together by ambition and fear.
The frontier challenged courage and awakened conflict. Freedom came at a price few were prepared to pay.
Symbols matter. They turn struggle into identity.
America introduced itself to the world.
Survival gave way to abundance.
Faith gave meaning when certainty was scarce.
Democracy lived where voices rose.
War forged bonds stronger than fear.
America's rise meant others faced an uncertain dawn.
Power returned to the people.
America's story expanded beyond its shores.
The nation built not monuments, but messages.
The first census lists names, families, and lives woven across the land. A nation introduced itself to history.
The land shaped its people, as much as its people shaped the land.
Foundations of democracy were carved in perseverance.
Peace returned slowly, one quiet evening at a time.
Ideas traveled faster than armies ever could.
A new identity had taken root.
This is how America began, written not by a few, but by millions who dared to believe in something new.
At last, the continent breathed as a nation.
Freedom found strength in the hands that fed it.
2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9.
The next generation would carry the promises forward.
Stability needed a shepherd, not a king.
The past never truly sleeps.